Hello boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Pheasantasiam. You may be able to tell by the sound of my voice that I'm feeling a lot better. Not 100% yet, but I am well on the way. What I had is put down to, who knows, an unknown virus. I've had every test under the sun, so many blood tests, CT scans, EEGs, ECGs, MRIs, lumbar punctures, other things that I've forgotten about, all sorts of things. So I know all the things I haven't got, which is good. I've been given sort of a clear bill on health on most of my body. The only thing that they could really pick up was issues with my liver, which they've put down to unknown virus. So I just got to wait it out, and it's almost back to normal. Just my energy levels are just a little bit off, a few troubles in my stomach, but coming right. So normal transmission will resume shortly, hopefully. This one hopefully will be out on time. Pretty confident it will be, if I remember to put it on. So that's my health issues. Now, Carrie is buried just here. Decided to place her there. This is where she used to sleep every night, up on this perch here. So there's already a palm planted there, which is sort of her palm. So I haven't put another plant with her like I normally do when I bury an animal. I've just buried her there nondescriptly. I was thinking about burying her with Brucey. That was my initial plan, but Brucey is buried somewhere here. There was a big mound there when we buried him, and the mound slowly got eroded away by birds digging around in it and what have you, and so I'm not 100% sure where he is anymore, and I didn't want to accidentally dig him up, so I decided to place her under her favourite spot. Now, does Swinny mind? Is Swinny upset? It's a bit hard to tell. Swinny and Carrie never really got on all that well. And Swinny's just a very quiet, placid bird, and that's why I brought her home from work in the first place. She just didn't seem like a pheasant. She doesn't wuss out like pheasants do. She's very tame, very quiet, just chills out. Don't you, Swins? There's not too many pheasants just sit there like that. Pheasants are quite skittish, jumpy creatures. And she'll only do that when you get really close like that. And even then, she doesn't panic much. As you can see, she's just, quick little run. She's very cash. I don't have any plans at this stage to get another pheasant, but never say never. We said a little while ago that we would not get another pheasant, try and not concentrate on the ground birds, just have the flying birds. That way we can keep the aviary looking better on the ground, keeping things growing and stuff. As you can see, all the things I tried to grow over summer are all gone. There's a tiny little bit of grass surviving just there. I'm gonna try and just have one last shot at that before summer ends, just get a little bit more greenery growing. It won't survive the winter, but give them something to nibble on for a few weeks. So I'll do that in this corner over here, same way I did last time. That bird in the background's the red rumps, which I know don't feature on the video much anymore, seeing as they're in the other aviary. They're still not happy in there, they haven't got used to it. I'm trying to think of a way to integrate them back into this aviary. What you doing on my head, Joey? The cockatiel that's been... okay, you landed on my head. Oops. The cockatiel, the wild cockatiel, the one that's escaped from the previous video. Seen him one more time 2 days after I filmed that video. He was in the same tree. They called him and he flew down and swooped down low over the Pheasantasiam, but then flew off again, and haven't seen him since. Keep coming out whenever I hear the boys squawking just in case. So he's hanging around the area somewhere, but he's travelled a few k's, so who knows where he may have gone now. Hopefully he's finding food. And the cyclone that I talked about in the last video was a bit of a fizzer, which is good. Sorry, just got to clear my throat. Yeah, we had a little bit of rain and no wind really. It's just basically a miserable Auckland day. And that was that. So that was good. Didn't have to stress too much about that one. What's the matter? I can't stretch you all the way up there. You're too high up. How are you doing today, Leah? Okay. Leela's the only one of our teals that's not tame. Occasionally we'll come down and sit on your lap and eat some millet or something, but very, very rarely. Not like you, Jester. Yeah. I had to come in yesterday and unfortunately cut the top off the most recent spike on this Pheasantasiam bossa tray. It's the first time I've had to trim him so he doesn't put a big hole in the roof. He just started to pierce the shade cloth. And this one here is becoming a real nuisance in that regard. Got quite a few things pushing on the roof. There'll be some hard decisions coming up. So the aviary might end up looking quite different by the end of next summer. They have to make some modifications around some plants and remove some palms such as this Cockatiel here. It'll be a shame, but it's got to be done. It was always just planted as a temporary palm, that one. What's up? Now, where's Tweedy Pine Sylvester? There they are. They don't like being in here. Quail love it. They love having all their dust baths and everything. I still haven't moved the ones from next door in yet, but by the sounds of it they're calling now. They've gotten quite big. They appear to all be males. So 7 males, 1 female is what we've got at the moment. So I'll put them in here with these guys. I'll put Sauvignon back in with Blanc. But I think I'll keep removing her eggs. She just loves sitting on eggs. She's an egg machine. What's the matter, guys? You're a bit unsettled, aren't you? What's the matter? What are you doing, Charlie boy? Can't video you if you're on my head. Makes it a lot more difficult. Who's your other friend? You're sitting up on eggs too. Doves keep sitting on eggs, but I think we've got 2 females. Hey. Hello, grumpy looking dove. Who's a grumpy looking dove? Just got attacked by a dove. Kissed by an angel. Joey is currently sitting on top of the camera, looking at the dove. Poopy is on my arm just below Joey. Charlie is on my head. And Fry is on the box, trying to work out where he can sit. You're a nosy bunch, are you? You get chased off if you go near the doves, guys. Doves don't take any crap from the cockatiels, that's for sure. Right, so that's this week, guys. I need to do something different in here. I'm gonna maybe move the sand pit for the quail. Seeing as Swanee doesn't seem to be using it, quail might appreciate it a bit more. Okay guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next week. Come on. You want to be at the end, as usual?